How's it game after today, and welcome back to LEGO Indiana Jones The Original Adventures, where in the last episode we completed the first level of Temple of Doom, Shanghai Showdown, and in this episode we are going to be completing the second level of Temple of Doom, Pankot Secrets. Let's do it. Okay, so the true adventure requirement for this level is a whopping 60,000 studs, which is the highest value we have seen so far. And another interesting thing about this level is it is the only level in the entire game in which you can obtain all 10 artifact pieces without going into free play mode. We still can't get the parcel in story mode, unfortunately, but we can get all the artifact pieces without even touching free play mode, which is pretty awesome. Anyway, speaking of which, the first artifact piece is just going to be right back here at the beginning of the level. And because the true adventure count is so high, I'm going to be breaking a lot more stuff than I usually do, which is interesting because I typically go out of my way to break as much stuff as we can. Anyway, so this is a good opportunity for me to show something off. You know how Andy's afraid of snakes? Well, Willie's afraid of spiders, making Short Round over here the bravest one. He has no phobias whatsoever. But Willie's afraid of spiders, and Indy is afraid of snakes. So if either of those ever come up, Short Round's our guy to go to. Anyway, that one elephant just made crossing this pit a whole lot harder, because if we try to step into this pit, I'm not going to do it because of true adventurer's sake. We will drown. The only way for us to cross that pit is by using the elephants, and that second elephant darn well better not cross that pit. Don't you do it. Don't do it. Okay. No, wait, please, let me grab the shovel first. Okay, good. You want to grab the shovel, and once the area is clear, you can hop on either of the elephants and go across the pit. Now, your companions won't be able to join you because there's only one extra elephant, and they probably won't get on. In fact, that other elephant just came to join me over here. But if you break this right here, they can use the vine to cross just as easily. Now, you'll notice there are snakes. Remember, Andy's afraid of snakes. So, we're going to switch to Short Round, and we made the jump, barely, to take out both the spiders and the snakes because we have characters who are afraid of both of them. Alright. Now that's taken care of, we're going to jump on one of the elephants once again and cross this pit of mud to the right and then pick up the crate of parts that we can find out here, because believe it or not, these elephants can actually be used to pick stuff up. So we're going to press the B button, the same button we would normally press to pick stuff up if you're not an elephant, and then cross the mud pit once again with the crate of parts in hand and carry it over to the bridge. We're going to drop it down like so. And that is one of the two completed, and we don't need the elephant anymore for this section. We will need him in the future, but for right now, we don't. His presence is not required. Who we do need, however, is Willie. We need Willie to jump up onto this handrail and then slowly inch her way across because, oh dear, am I stuck? Oh dear, I'm stuck. I don't know how I survived that, but I did. Because that is a pit of snakes down there, because, you know, it always has to be snakes. And of course, so we're going to send Willie over here, and then break open as much as we can, grab the blue stud, because blue studs are always fun things to have. Collect everything, reassemble these pieces into a handrail, which we can then pull out in order to... There's a blue stud hiding up there. I see that blue stud. Give it to me. No, please don't despawn. Don't despawn. Give it. Gimme. Fine. You don't have to give it to me. I didn't want it anyway. Pick up this crate of parts, and then carry it across the newly formed bridge to place it over at the other bridge, and then we can reassemble these pieces to fix the bridge. Redundant wording is fun. So we're going to reassemble these pieces into a whip swing point, but before we pull that, we're going to head down here, and because Indy has the shovel, we're going to switch to him. Remember when I said we're going to need to grab that shovel for later? Well, this is the later I was talking about. Reassemble these pieces to form a raft, destroy the spiders along the way, then hop into the raft, and paddle across the river, avoiding the crocodiles as you go. They won't be of any harm to you unless you step out of the raft, like Willie and Short Round seem to be doing. They won't last long. And then you can make it over to the shoreline over here, which will allow us to find not only 3 blue studs, but also we can dig up an artifact piece. Oh, 4 blue studs. We can also dig up an artifact piece. That's 2 of 10. And Raft, please don't leave me. I need you to get back. Raft, please. Thank you. Alright, let's take this raft back to shore so these crocodiles don't get us. And now we can use Indy on the whip swing point in order to lower down the bridge, and then we can take our elephant companions across, like so. Alright, elephants, let's hit the road. I jumped onto him as he was moving. That was pretty cool. Alright, stomp on everything we can in this area. Stomp on the spiders, because spiders can get stomped. It looks like a bunch of licorice on the ground. When you step on them, all their parts disperse. It looks like a bunch of red licorice. Alright, anyway. Now what we're going to want to do is we can use Indy's whip to dig up a key, which of course will cause him to drop the shovel, but that's fine because there's another shovel on the other side of the gap that we can use. Like so. Alright, so we're going to turn this key mechanism upward so that we can allow the elephants to cross through. Hold up, we're not done just yet. We're going to... Oh dear. Let's not fall. Thank you very much. Whip swing back, and then you may have seen there was a banana stash over here. So we're going to stand on the edge of the swamp and then use Indy's whip to pull the banana close to you. And then whip swing across, like so. Your 2 companions will either teleport over here or they can use the elephants to cross. And then we're going to look up towards this monkey over here, throw the banana up like so. And he, of course, will give us another key, which we need to use to open that second gate over there. Which, of course, we need to raise, otherwise our elephant companions will not be coming through. Hey, look, they teleported. So we're going to turn this up, like so. And then our third artifact piece is going to be over down that left pathway that you can see currently. Switch to Willy, and break open the snakes, like so. And we need to break those because Indy needs to get over here and use his whip to swing. Actually, probably a good thing I fell because it means that not only can I grab the shovel, but we can also get these elephants over here because... elephants are... We need these elephants... We need at least 1 elephant in order to open that door. So we're going to carry this along. We don't need the second elephant, but we do need at least 1. So we're going to get him across the mud pit, and we'll leave him here for now. Now, with the shovel in hand, we can whip swing across the gap, and then head over here to dig up another artifact piece. There's no spider over here. Let's take care of that. Dig up artifact piece number 3 of 10. Alright. And then we can break open as much as we can in the air, grab the blue studs along the way. And now we can whip swing across. And oh, the elephant ran ahead. That's unfortunate. Can I whip swing? Nope. Alright. So there's a spider right here. And snakes over here. So I'm going to break open the snakes in our path until I can reach the elephant. Because the elephant can stomp on snakes. And then you will not be afraid of them in the slightest. So stomp on all the snakes. Oh, that's a giant spider. Which, of course, Willy has... There we go. Oh dear. Snake, go down. Everyone has so many phobias, it's annoying. Oh, sorry, short round. Didn't mean to stomp on you there. Stomp on the remaining snakes as you carry the elephant up the ramp. And then we're going to drop the elephant onto this orange pad right here. And then the other 3 characters can be sat on these 3 orange buttons. And with all our power combined, we can raise the gate to enter the palace.
Hey.
Step 1. Bash through the armada of guards and spiders, or scarabs, not spiders, scarabs that come through here. Scarab, please, thank you. Once the guards are all down, which, you know, it's not that hard to take out the guards, we're going to break open everything in the dining hall for some studs. So I will see you once we bash through as much as we can. I'm going to use short rounds so we don't have to use the shovel for this. Oh, sweet parcel. Why can't I get you in story? Once you've broken open everything in the dining area, you'll notice one thing remains. This piece right here. We're going to put it on the green pad right on the wall. And now we need to get a key so we can actually use the mechanism. So head over here to this whip swing point and use Indy's whip to pull down. And a key will fall out of the bell. But that noise will attract more guards. Fortunately, they're all just as easy to dispatch as they always have been. So we'll use our whip to take them out like so. And they're done. And now we're going to carry the key over to the mechanism on the wall like so. And turn it to open up an alcove which will have a lever in it. And if we pull this lever, the doorway will open and allow us to explore the rest of the palace. Okay, so there's going to be 3 artifact pieces that we can collect in this section. So we'll go ahead and grab them all along the way. And of course, an army of an army of guards is going to continually assault us along the way. So I'll grab this sword just for safety's sake. And we're coming up on True Adventure. We're about 14,000 away at the moment, so we're nearly there. We'll have no issues getting it whatsoever. Use a sword to mow through these guys because they don't stand a chance. The only guy who's a threat to you is the guy, the leader of the pack who drops with the sword. But even he isn't that big of a deal. Oh, see that potted plant directly ahead of us? Inside said potted plant is going to be an artifact piece that we can get. So we'll go ahead and grab that really quickly. And just mowing down everybody I see. That guy had a spear, I think. Wasn't very effective, but he did have a spear. Alright. Artifact pieces 5 and 6 won't be until we get to the individual bedrooms, because we're going to be taking a visit to Indy's bedroom and Willie's bedroom. So we're going to go ahead, and then there's going to be 1 artifact piece in each, 1 in Indy's, 1 in Willie's. So just keep on trucking along until we come to a statue. No, not a statue, but a bookcase over there. And that bookcase is going to reveal a hidden thing a little bit later on. But for now, we're going to push this potted plant back into the wall. And there's that hidden thing I was talking about, a hieroglyphic puzzle. Unfortunately, we don't have a book, and we need a book to solve it. So let's fix that. Let's head into this room right here. And now we're going to encounter thuggy soldiers, who all have swords, but no worries there. They're all easily dispatched by using the sword. I'm going to switch to Willie right here. Well, first off, we're going to break this open to get our hands on an artifact piece. Number 5 of 10. Then we're going to use Willie's voice to shatter the glass and pick up the book. Then we're going to carry the book. Oh, actually, I'll break some more stuff here. We'll reassemble the bed really quickly because, who wants to sleep in a broken bed? Alright. I'm going to grab the studs from that. And there's going to be a blue stud hiding up here, which I can probably earn. There we are. It takes a little bit of jumping, but you can get your hands on that blue stud no problem with enough persistence. And we'll just break what we can. We're coming up on 60,000, so I'm not really worried about it, but always nice to get it sooner rather than later. Once you're done collecting studs, we can head out into the hall and use Willie's blue book on the hieroglyphic puzzle. As always, memorize the order in which the tiles turn white, and then replicate that order. To open the doorway, alright, Indy has a sword, so we're going to use this against here. And now our doorway has opened into the hallway, so if for any reason you would like to go back out and explore a little bit, you can. But we're not going to do that because the only things we need that are of interest to us are found in here. So we're going to switch to Willie really quickly, jump up onto this whip point, and then leap up into the artifact piece like so. And that is 6 of 10 artifact pieces so far, and that's all we can obtain in the actual Pankot Palace section of the level. The remaining 4 are going to be in the secret passage that we are about to unlock in Last True Adventure. No need to worry about it anymore. So now we can jump up on the stool over on top of the bed, and then whip swing across here and pull the lever like so. I'm going to reassemble the pieces that fall out to complete this statue, and then pull said statue back to reveal a hidden passage in the wall. Let's grab this blue stud and head on through. Alright, now you can already see that artifact piece shimmering over there. We're going to use Willie for this because her jumping is better than Indy's. So we're going to grab it and then jump out to the rope and then move right along like so. And then we're actually going to keep playing as Willie because the next artifact piece is going to be right as we turn out of the cave to our right. And then head to the left because, turn right out of the cave. You turn right here, but then we have to go left directional. Anyway, jump up, get the artifact piece. That's number 8 of 10. And now what we need to do is pull this lever, not throw the sword, but I mean, there's no more enemies we're going to encounter, so we don't really need the sword anymore. Climb up here as Indy, and then use his whip to swing across the gap like so. Actually, wait, no, before we do that, we do want to reassemble the pieces down here into a hatch for short round, because we need to use Indy and short round's combined powers in order to grab both vines at once. So, head over here as Indy, and then send short round down. Now, this section can be more trouble than it should be, but not because the actual puzzle itself is hard to figure out, but it's because sometimes the AI isn't that spectacular. So what's supposed to happen is you're supposed to grab onto this rope, and either short round is supposed to automatically go into that hatch, or you have to manually take control of him. And it doesn't look like he's going to automatically do it. So let's switch to short round, and he's going to stay up there. Can we get him to switch over here? Alright, you coming over now, short round? No? Alright, that's fine. Let's send short round through first. Yeah, this does he fine over here. And have him grab onto the vine. Now, hopefully, that's right, you stay right there. And he's already up here. And now, Willie can come up here just fine. So, it can take a little, it can be a little long, because sometimes when you switch to short round, Indy doesn't, you know, stay on the rope. But with enough time, you should be alright. Alright, so this is a pit of spiders, which Willie can't cross because she's scared, and short round can't cross because he'll die if he tries. So what we're going to do is we're going to whip swing across the gap. And we're going to use our whip point right here to reveal a skeleton. And if we break that open, we get an artifact piece. 9 of 10. We'll grab a torch off the wall, head into the pit, and use it to guide our friends through. Let's make sure Willie and short round get out first, like so. Oh no, short round, you made a violent fate. Now Willie, no, Willie, okay. Come on, short round, come on, Willie, oh no, is Willie over there too? Alright, everybody stay together. Everybody stay together. Hold my hand, hold my fin, jump. Now, short round. Okay, it's Willie, you stay right there. Stay right there. We're going to keep the torch away from her so she doesn't feel tempted to jump into the... And my torch ran out of ammo. Oh dear. Let's try that again. Willie, you stay here. Don't you dare follow me. That's right, that's right. Yeah, be scared of the spiders. Alright, follow me, short round. Stay very close. Don't even worry about it. Get out of the pit. Jump! No, jump. We made it. Boom, don't even worry. Willie! Ugh. Okay, good, you respawn over here. Alright, stand on the 3 buttons as the 3 characters to open the doorway forward, and then in the hallway we're going to find our 10th and final artifact piece of Pankot secret hidden inside these boxes right over here. That is all 10 artifact pieces collected, which means the only thing that we have to return to this level for in free play mode is the parcel, which is pretty awesome. Alright, final section of the level, right in here. First off, we're going to grab the purple stud in the far corner and the blue stud in the other one. Use the whip on this swing point right here, and then very quickly break open these 2 skeletons to cause 2 parts to fall from the ceiling, and place both parts on the green pads in the middle, and then reassemble the pieces to come out into a pillar that we can use to stop the ceiling from crushing us. Then head through the door to end the level. Level complete, free play unlocked. This episode, we unlocked Willie Evening Dress, and nobody else. We of course earned 2 adventure and raised our total star count by that value, and earned a whopping 10 artifact pieces, which allows for our first fully completed artifact. Which gives us a whole butt ton of studs. And that is going to do this episode of LEGO Indiana Jones The Original Adventure. So, I would like to thank you all for watching. Stay tuned for the next episode. Until then, it's been a gaming master signing off. Saying, hope you have a fantastic, oracle day. And I will catch you next time for some more LEGO Indiana Jones The Original Adventures. Goodbye.